Chris Picuro, Teaching Tax Flow. If you're watching this video, you may have received a letter just like this. Major change to the franchise and excise tax law here in the state of Tennessee. I say here in the state of Tennessee because that's where I'm personally based, although obviously you could be anywhere. But if you have a business that does business in the state of Tennessee with an entity such as an LLC or corporation, then you may have this letter in your hands or coming to you. Now, bigger picture, the state of Tennessee was sued by several large companies based on the fact that our franchise and excise tax here was deemed by those companies suing the state of Tennessee unconstitutional. Long story short, the state of Tennessee realized that it'd be in their best interest is to change the law instead of fight the lawsuit. Hence, the law changed. Now, from an operational standpoint, the state of Tennessee had to create a whole separate fund to estimate the amount of franchise and excise tax refunds that will be issued to companies over the last 4 years that filed those returns. So the point is, if you have this letter, then you need to talk to your tax advisor or tax professional about potentially amending your franchise and excise tax return. Let me dive into some of the details of this change, okay? Now, for tax years 12/31/2020 up until here in 12/31/2023 are eligible for amending. So someone could potentially amend 4 years of tax returns and get 4 refunds. Now, the process is rather unique. Refund procedures can begin on May 15th of 2024, and they end on November 30th, 2024. I had the chance to be on a webinar with the Tennessee Society of CPAs in the state of Tennessee, and I know that if they take more than 90 days to issue a refund to you, you will get paid interest. That being said, as long as it's submitted by November 30th, the refund request, then you will be within that window. Now, the refund is a 2-step process. The first step, you have to amend your tax return. 99% of people are going to do that in TNTAP. That's TNTAP. That's the filing system with the state of Tennessee. If you use a third-party tax software that connects with TNTAP, there might be a chance you can amend in that software, but it's probably going to be easiest just to amend in TNTAP. First, you have to amend your return. Once that amended return is processed, then there's a separate form within TNTAP that you have to submit a claim for refunds. You cannot obviously ask for a refund until you amend the return. Refunds will not be automatically provided. You have to amend, then you have to ask for the refund. Something very unique for the 2023 tax year. For people that are on a tax extension, so entities that are on a tax extension, you still have to file your return based on the old laws, pay the tax, and then go back and amend the return. It seems wanky, but that's the process that's laid out right now. One of the things that you have to understand is that if you do accept a refund, your company name, LLC, etc., will be part of public record. For most people, they don't mind. They'd rather just have that money, but it's something that you need to be aware of. Finally, like I said before, if you have a return for the tax year December 31st, 2023, you still have to do the return in TNTAP or in your software using the original laws, then amend, then ask for the refund. If you think you're due a refund, first of all, take a deep breath. You have until November 30th of 2024 to ask for that refund. You want to make sure the returns are amended properly and the refund requests are done properly as to not rush through it. All right. Thanks for listening, and definitely tune in to Teaching Tax Flow on all of our social media for more information.